Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. My name is Haidar, and I'm joined by two of my friends. Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Yeah,
name is Indraditya and Fajri.
next up is me, Arbi Yulastanto.
and
Alright.
we are from the first group of Western cultural civilization, Class B. Anyway,
Still in the the topic of that, the
yeah, I guess.
the use religion for something dumb.
Yeah, that is
Well,
true. It's really dumb because I mean, at least in the Renaissance, the religion, say propaganda, would defend the religion, but this religious propaganda is like, we, this bad thing happened because bad things happen, and bad things happen because God said so. And I think that's one of the core things that Dr. Faustus is about too, right? Hold on,
Mm.
because the pursuit of power, the pursuit of knowledge, and say the disaster, the tragic hero that Dr. Faust is, he's basically, plummeting to his own demise in the sense that, uh, I think if, say, I was like a person in the play and I was like religious in that century, it'd be like, oh, that's a blasphemer, and it's blasphemy.
blasphemy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
What?
that conflict between this religious belief and this pursuit of factual knowledge that's it it's highlights it, it's discussed.
Like one hinge. Like when was this happen? Like when was this false? Was it like
Doc,
90s
it's just I remember it was the Renaissance era, and it
or
took place
Renaissance?
in Germany. Yes.
yeah.
the,
It was in
When
Germany. It was
I
Germany.
Yeah, I remember reading that Dr. Faustus was based off of a real person, but I forgot his name.
Really? I
It
thought it was
he is based off a real person.
But you mean
Yeah.
when the story is like
of the devil, or you just in more like personification?
I don't know.
yeah, but
He
like the
might have
story.
dabbled in the dark arts. Who knows? He might have not. He might just be just a smart, swell guy. Who knows?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. The Renaissance is, say, a time of transition. So I think, say, the opposing ideas, the opposing perspective of people and smart people would be at extreme. So who knows? He might be called the devil worshipper, but he might actually just be really smart,
Mm.
and we wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's smart, then he won't sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah,
But
I guess. But here's the
he's
thing: the supernatural. Okay, the supernatural is not something that we can say reason with. We cannot logic our way into or out of supernaturalism. So, in a sense, Dr. Faustus is taking a leap of faith with, say, this knowledge of the occult. And it's not that he's so dumb. Why would he do that? He is a well learned man. He is very smart. He does theology and all that, but he still chooses to do this. Why? Now, yeah, it's
it says like all or nothing.
all or
Gambling
nothing.
is-
The gambling.
I don't.
he basically gamble his soul to the devil. He gambling. He loves to gamble, and it
I
paid
mean,
off.
he knew that his friends were practicing dark magic. So I think what happened? Yeah, he heard about this wealth, this knowledge, this power that can be acquired from the supernatural from his friends, and he went with that. That is the only knowledge he has on the subject, precisely because it's supernatural. What do you think?
Okay, so after like all of this, he sold his soul to the contrary. He becomes like the smartest person in the world. Am I right?
He becomes
I mean, it's just
yeah.
not, it's just not.
Alright.
It's all, from my read through that, he also spreading his what is called
Oh,
popularity too, not just his head, also his
Yeah.
so he's like doing this for a good reason.
not
He's
sense, but you can say that. I
he's
guess.
doing this for a human reason, you know.
Human
The
reason.
way
Oh,
that
okay.
we say we do college, some to learn, some to gain, you know, acclaim, to progress our career. Now, Dr. Faustus is like, I'm doing this because it's gangster.
For our own.
Okay, that's a weak reason to be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, would you know, say, if you were put in the Renaissance, where the church oppressed knowledge and reason for a very long time, and belief was the main, say, pillar of this knowledge, would you, say, make the same, or would you not make the decision that Dr. Faustus made? Today, we'll be discussing Dr. Faustus, the play from the Renaissance era. So, does anyone know, Indra, Leo, just what is Dr. Faustus? How's the story go?
So
Um,
start with me, right? So from my
Right.
understanding,
you can go.
I read from my understanding, I read in the Wikipedia and the mind map, and from the few somewhere I read too. Dr. Faustus
Right.
is simply a scholar that has enough of the not has enough, is at some degree that he wants more knowledge and power and stuff like that.
So he feels that his knowledge is not enough for him, yes.
So then he decide that, oh, I want to more than that. Oh, I guess I can make contract with the devil, and then fuck it, I do it, and stuff like that happen, and then yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
why was he like that? Like, what's the motivation?
So,
Like, does he
well,
have-
Well,
I've read the play, and Dr. Faust, he's actually a pretty swell guy. He's a pretty smart guy, both in, say, the liberal arts, the say academics side, and theology as well. But he feels as if that's not enough. Why he takes a deal with the devil? Well, I believe he thinks that, you know, this magic, this unforeseen realm to him might bring, say, more knowledge or more power, more wealth to him, and that drives him to sign his soul away with a contract with the devil. What do you
I
think?
guess it's like not very religious because he contacted with the devil.
No, he was
Basically.
mm,
Oh, he was religious?
he was religious. In the
He was
text in the
until
drama, he has like many scholars that study below him in, you know, the liberal arts and I think the theological side. And theology is the study of God, which, you know, ergo it's basically in the context was Christianity with the Pope and all that. Yes.
yeah, I mean,
I see.
is it kind of ironic that he believed God and such, and even learn about God, but then decide to sell his soul to the devil?
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Like-
That's so weird. Like, why was he like sold to the devil? But he is religious.
I will do that. It is like this.
Yeah, personally, we won't do that. There's no person.
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil.
Personally, that's like a very bad choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, you know, it's one of the, say, philosophical conundrums. We as humans, we're, you know, on this earth, we're just strangers. We don't know much about the world, and we don't know much about what's beyond the world, what's, you know, out there, what is God and stuff like that. Now, a theological scholar might learn about just what is God and why we should say revere him, why we should say how do you say praise him, to pray to him, to pray to it, him, her, I don't know, whatever God you want. But humanity is basically, I think, a lot of the theological arguments, basically God is, say, a belief, a concept that is not concrete. And we as humans, we tend to seek out what is concrete. And Dr. Faustus, well, he searched for more wealth, more power, and he had a few friends that dabbled in the dark arts with the magic,
Oh, that's new. So he has friends like, oh, here's a new way to get more smarter? Question mark?
So he, in the play, he has friends that, they dabble in the dark arts. So when he grew tired and wanted more, he contacted them and asked, yo, my homies, let's summon a devil for no good reason. I mean, he had a reason. He wanted more power, but, how delightfully devilish to summon a devil, a demon.
Because you just tell you.
So this friend is,
I mean,
yeah, this friend is the cause.
just imagine.
Yeah.
The reaction his friend was, "Oh my, what do you mean you sell yourself to the devil, man? I thought you were religious."
Yeah. And friends were they were kind of happy he joined their cause because he knew so much about theology. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're a man of God. You know stuff. So if you join us, we're gonna conquer the world domination, something like that. Yes, it's a bit of a paraphrase, but yeah, they were pretty happy to have Faust on their team. And when they summoned the demon, which is Mephistopheles, they were ecstatic. Faust, he asked, he proposes to sell his soul to the demons, to hell. And so the demon he summoned, Mephistopheles, he comes back to Lucifer. Lucifer, the demons of demons, the king of hell. And Lucifer's like, yeah, you want to sell your soul? Right, here's a contract for 24 years. After 24 years, you're out.
Wait, what? So Mephistos just called his upper?
Yeah, he's got a superior. It's a bit of a mix, but basically that's what happens. So yeah.
So how did Faustus get his soul taken from two demons? It's basically.
Yeah,
but the contract, there's only one contract, right?
Or there's only one contract. So it's like the wealthy one, right? Wealthy, be smart.
Wealthy demon? What?
No, his contract. Sell his soul to be wealthy. And
to be
smart.
Yes. He sold his soul for the ability to do magic. To
magic?
Yes, magic. Literal magic. He goes invisible, and God knows what people would do with invisibility.
Oh, that's so weird. Why is
he does it to get magic. You want to go invisible. I know what kind of man you are.
Yeah, well, and his superpower, and you choose invisible.
No, he has a lot. He can brainwash people. He does brainwash a few people who come to get him to, pull him back. And there's this conflict where he is conflicted between his power, what he wants to do, keep this wealth, this knowledge, this magic, this power. But there's also a side of him that goes, I don't think this is right. This isn't quite right. And in the play, there are many characters who kind of, symbolize this kind of moral conflict, the good side of him, the quote-unquote good side, who really knows if they're good or bad. But they asked him to, come back. You can still repent. Until the end, Dr. Faustus did not do that. And he was like, it's like the sunk cost fallacy. I'm in too deep. I already used invisibility to punch the Pope. Yeah, it's like it's like the greed of man. He punched the Pope. One of the scenes was he basically trolls like some kind of procession, a ceremony, and while the Pope was on the podium, he went invisible. Yeah, some kind of ceremony.
No, like
yes, he was on the pedestal. He was on the pedestal, and he came up invisible, like, and the text explicitly states he boxed him on the ears. He's like, oh, left hook, right hook, and the Pope just like, oh my god, what's going on?
What did he do?
Is it my own demon or is it
That's so unnecessary, dude. That's so unnecessary. It's like,
yeah, but that's one of the themes as well, as Dr. Faustus represents. I think the Renaissance. The Renaissance's core spirit. Like right, because when the Renaissance happened, it was basically the weakening or the fall in power of the church, and so Dr. Faust basically represents like the people or the knowledge, and in this case demons. But I think demon here isn't meant to be taken quite literally, but you know how the church controlled, say, knowledge or scholars back then.
Oh, back then, yeah,
right.
That's kind of rough.
I think many of, say, good scholars, like the innovative ones, the groundbreaking ones, they suffered a lot of, say, conflict, the pushback from the church, and they couldn't do that. So, in a sense, Faust is, he gets this forbidden knowledge, and this forbidden knowledge probably is forbidden to the church.
So what do you mean that the demon itself it represent the church society that try to control their knowledge? Is that right?
Yeah, in a way, maybe.
I mean,
it might.
I guess it kinda right.
It makes sense, right?
It makes sense, though.
Okay, it games back to good versus evil
times, like how what happened in the recent times, like how they try to blame everything on the gods, even though it's their mistake.
Yeah.
That keruntuhan,
Wait, who Dr. Frost could have done like a lot from this era, but like he did. It's like subpar, in my opinion.
Subpar. So, what do you think Dr. Faustus should have done?
He's thirsting.
Yeah, he's thirsting for power, and he wants power. He wants knowledge. He wants to, advance himself, to better himself. And what do you think he should go for?
Yeah, stop World War. Like
for the conflict or after?
That's like the biggest thing on that era. It's like the smartest man in life, right?
I mean, he has power. He has magic, and he can manipulate people.
I don't think. No, like.
I mean, in my opinion, it can just people into thinking that, you guys don't do this. Is it for your own good? I'm doing this for our own good, so never do this. Basically,
that's called slavery. If you mind.
Is it slavery? It's like more like a kind of like a holy martyr or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like sacrificing himself. No, it's not manipulation. Oh, you people, never pursue what I'm gonna. Never do what I'm gonna do. Never try this at home, kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a deal with the devil. But the thing about humans is, even if you say like, oh, don't do this, what's going to happen to me is a fate worse than death. People are still going to become curious. Just what exactly, is he doing? What did he get from that? And it's not just, say, the immediate culture, the immediate people around him, but, say, the descendants of Dr. Faustus's followers, maybe Dr. Faustus, they would have the same question. They would know about what happened, and they could only speculate. And that's where it's a struggle between human knowledge and human, say, power, to self-actualize ourselves as human beings in the world, versus, kneeling to God, something like that, to natural order. Yeah.
I can see those human behavior up until like modern era when like someone said no, like don't watch this, and like everyone's gonna watch it anyway. Like it piques like curiosity. Like we cannot handle that. That's just human behavior.
Right too.
I mean, wait.
Yeah.
So
Relating.
after we all talk about the story, like, what do you guys think the impact for the literature and artistic relevance?
Oh, and Dr. Faust?
Oh,
Yeah.
like the
impact of literature? Oh.
On the literature, artistic history, also, I think it's the era itself.
Oh, it's on Renaissance era, so it's like compete with like Shakespeare and stuff.
I think Shakespeare actually drew inspiration from this Dr. Faustus, and plays like this. Yeah, I think Dr. Faustus is more in the early stages, and also I think Dr. Faustus being the early predecessor of the modern Elizabethan and such drama. They inspired, say, tragedy. They inspired the tragic hero, like Dr. Faustus is. Yeah,
that's true. Like they like tragic story back then.
Yeah, and it carries on into our world today. The tragic, misunderstood hero, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean,
that this story has similar. I don't know if similar.
This story is like, if you put it on modern era, it will be like a very bad ending though.
But people
for the protagonist.
Yeah, because the people in resonance. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Renaissance.
Rediscover Greek. Yeah, so they decide that maybe we should write more than just one or two inspired Greek novel.
Oh, this is before like the comedic era, right? Like before tragic era.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like after medieval era plays. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like tragic era. That's why Dr. Faust is like doesn't have a bad end. Oh yeah, what happened to Dr. Faust? He has
a bad end. Okay, so Dr. Faust. So there are two, say, big or widely accepted endings, and personally, I think one fits more than the other. But I'm gonna tell you both of them. So in the first one, okay, chill out first. In the first one, Dr. Faustus, after his 24 days, he's very anxious, right? He's anxious. What's going to happen to me? And he basically, he tells his scholars, like, help me. No, it's not help me. It's like, he says something to them. It's like, don't change the world. My final message. Never.
No, he wants to teach them or
basically, he gets dragged to hell, kicking and screaming, like, help me.
And he just like, why was he dragged? Why was he dragged?
He was dragged by Lucifer and Mephistopheles. It's because his 24 days was over and his contract was.
The contract.
The contract.
So he dies.
He dies. He goes to hell for eternity.
Yeah.
He sold his soul to the devil.
Never play with the devil.
Yeah.
Never play with the devil. Those who know. And
what's
in
the second one?
The second one is a bit more. It's something more to think about, but it's a bit confusing. So, what happened was it happened similarly to the first ending, but instead of being dragged to hell, Lucifer and Mephistopheles literally beat him up. They killed him, and they took his body parts. And what is left of him, his limbs were left of him. His scholars, like the people studying below him, is like, Yeah, let's hold a funeral for him. These limbs, and it ends there after the funeral. Yeah. It's after or during.
Wait,
It's
wait, what?
yeah.
It's on hell, right? I don't. So how?
No,
how
it's
is
not
the
in hell. So the
scholar-
second one is not in hell. The second one is like
Oh, the second
they-
one is like he got bodied in real life.
he got bodied. So the demons come to his reality and they kill him. They you know how
Basically,
demons do their business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
I mean,
Tough.
it's interesting that this kind of story exists in that time because people tend to be not criticizing the religion because they're afraid of
I feel like
Yeah.
it mocks human like behavior. Like they want more power, and this is what they get.
the story itself is kind of is that what intriguing that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Yeah, here's what I think. I mean, yeah, it could be like, oh, this is mocking human intelligence, but I think it's quite the opposite because Dr. Faustus is by definition a tragic hero. He gets his goals, he strives for his goals, and he dies doing, that.
Well, he
It's not
punched the
about-
Pope once.
He punched the Pope.
That's like the biggest sin.
he did ungodly
Yeah.
amount of trolling.
So
I think that it's the testament
yeah.
of the struggle that the Renaissance is widely known for, which is fighting against God, the autonomy of the human race, from God.
Yeah.
So in the sense that Faustus, he could have been a devout person, he still decided to make a contract for 24 days of his life, which Leo said, that's an L move. That's a blunder. L move. That's a blunder. But I think that's the beauty of it, because we as humans, when we try to get something, we sacrifice a lot. And in this case, in Dr. Faustus' case, it was everything he had. It was his theological, like his students, his beliefs, and he did all that for magic. And that's kind of beautiful. That's kind of peak cinema, if I'm telling you.
He did like a lot of good stuff from his contract and a lot of bad things on his contract.
Yeah, he
So
did some
it
good.
evens out. It evens out.
Yeah, it's really up to debate how you see Dr. Faustus as a character. But he, I think, is a tragic hero.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I think that's enough for our podcast today. Because apparently,
Right.
Yeah.
28
Yeah.
minutes duration.
28, right. We're going to have to, close it up, right?
Let me conclude this podcast. So, Dr.
Right.
Faustus' story teaches us that humans, even though they has their own kindness and stuff like that, tend to be more tend to have greed. They want to seek more, that they can have enough in their heads, in their mind too, and heart. So they
Yeah, so let me rephrase that. So humans are in a never-ending struggle for more power, for more knowledge. And Dr. Faustus here is a clear example of that. He sacrificed everything for, temporary power. And who really knows if Dr. Faustus regrets his choice, as he was asked multiple times by the people around him, you should repent. And he still marched on as a tragic hero, as the man against the world, against demons too as well.
The man against demon.
also
The man on a stopwatch, on a clock.
yeah.
on the deadline.
History had on the history, also literature and artists. Can imagine how it.
Alright, that's it for the podcast.
Yeah. So
Right.
so Haidar, can
So
Yeah.
yes, all right. So that will be it for our podcast and our discussion for today. This morning, this afternoon, this evening. Thank you for listening, and I hope if I hope you can forgive us for any mistakes that we might have made. We're still starting out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do all that jazz. And we'll see you at the next one. We'll see you in the next one.
Alright, bye.
Right, so. Whoop.